Who am I and why the heck am I talking to you? I don't know. No. I'm a client just like you. And I sat in a seat in my very first event. Hey, ma'am, you're beautiful, by the way. Can you raise your hand? You. Yeah, you. Can you go? Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Raise your hand. Hi. Hi. The blonde. Raise your hand. Hi. Hi, please. Hi. Yes. I was sitting in a seat right there in my very first event. I came to the event because I was in a place in my life where financially we were multiple six figures in debt. I was in the military, and I love serving my country, but it doesn't pay very well. And it took me all over the world. And I didn't have any time with my family, and we were struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. And at that point, my wife was a stay-at-home mom or domestic engineer, and that's not funny, man. I mean, she works hard, and she's amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. But yeah, actually, absolutely. You made me feel good. I'm missing her right now. But I was struggling in my life, and the truth is I was looking for a way to improve things. And the only thing I knew when I was in the military was kind of the way I grew up is you got to go to college and get a good job. And so since I didn't have a college degree, I started going to school at night to better myself, except that's taking more time away from my family. And I got an idea from a family member of mine to start a business over the internet. And so I did. The problem was I got started in this business and I invested money I really didn't have, that I actually took a loan out for. And I invested money and I failed. I wasn't making anything. And I came across Dani Johnson's website and I started hearing the messages she was talking about. And I would hear the testimonies. And I got finally convinced that, okay, this business thing, if it's gonna work out, if I'm gonna do something different with my military career or whatever, if our finance is gonna increase, if I'm gonna really pay off debt like all these other people, I need to go see if this lady's real. How many of you ever felt that way before? I came to that event, and when I sat in the room, I could count the heads, and I knew how much I paid to get in the room, so I figured out how the Millionaire made her money. I thought. The truth is, as I listened, I realized that she was a lot different than most anything else I'd ever heard. And I made a decision that I was gonna learn and I was gonna apply, and that was it. It didn't matter what else I was told. She was gonna give me a system for my business, for my life, and I was gonna apply it. She's the real deal. And I was gonna find out how real she was. And I can tell you that I came out of that event, and that business that generated no income, I made $13,000 in profit in 30 days. Applying what she taught me in that event. I went on while I was still in the military. I made $104,000 with that extra business, that side income, thanks to Dani Johnson's training. I was able to walk away from my military career after 8 years. I still have that same business thanks to Dani's training. I have made millions of dollars. I've bought real estate, paid for it in cash, traveled all over the world. I have an amazing family. My kids get incredible opportunities. We paid off $292,000 in debt. We are completely debt-free. And I say this not to... Thank you. I say it not to impress you, but to impress upon you. The only difference in you and I is the time that I sat in that seat. I just did it a little earlier. There's no difference. If you sit and pay attention, Dani Johnson is the real deal. She's not gonna give you anything that she doesn't do herself. It is not on trial. It has worked for tens of thousands of clients all over the world, and this is your opportunity. How many of you know this is your opportunity? How many of you're ready for your opportunity? They can't hear you. How many of you know that you're ready for your opportunity? Help me welcome America's favorite millionaire, my coach and my mentor, Dani Johnson.